thank you so much for coming to Alternatives Too Small. It is a new year. This is my first video for the year and I am very excited. Also, Intombazana changed a few things around. If you can notice, you're a real one. Like, you are loyal to my channel and I appreciate you. And in fact, so when it comes to planning for a new year, I am not the kind of person who makes like a long elaborate list of New Year's resolutions. Neither am I the kind of person who is on some new year, new me, cutting this one off, doing this one differently. And yazi, not that there's anything wrong with that, but for me, to be quite honest, each year shows me flames, and I don't like the disappointment that comes with, not being able to tick something off a list. So instead of that, like, what I do is I incorporate little practices and habits daily routine, and then like like in the long run. So I don't see like results like immediately, but in the long run I'm like, oh, okay, that habit and it structures my life a bit. So I'm going to share a few practices with you guys, and if we are like, you're welcome to use it now, and then I know that's also fine. Guys, yazi xa uthethe ixesha elide iba ngaskubani usithi sipho mntakabawo. Okay, masose ngiqala ngayo i-gratitude jar. So this is something I've seen a lot of the women that I look up to they've been doing it for a few years now. I've been seeing it now go Pinterest. So basically what you need is a jar. It could be any kind of jar, a jam jar. I bought this cute one from Mr. Price Home because I don't know, I like izinto ezinhle and kuba look izawuhlala like in my space. I would rather something be cute. I don't know, answer. And then you need like your sticky notes. So basically how it works is anytime you feel grateful for something, you jot it down, we sticky note, and then we fag it, we jar. And then at the end of the year, I think New Year's Eve, you empty out your jar, read your notes, and it's meant to remind you of how much you actually have to be grateful for, because I think sometimes as abantu siyalibala, especially when things aren't going well ebomini bethu. So I wrote one first note reads, I am grateful for the person watching my YouTube video. May the love and support that they are showing me be returned to them tenfold. I know it's a little bit cheesy, guys, but you know what? I mean it, and it comes from my heart. And then we saw note yako, and then you just pop it on your jar yako. Prepositions on a jar. You pop it inside your jar, and that's it, betuna. The second thing or practice endienzayo, it's journaling. I bought this little journal app for you guys to see. Not that there's anything special, guys, just to get an idea of what I like. I like pretty things. Quite typo, you get like 3 of these for 150. I've been journaling since I was a teenager. It really works for me. It's therapeutic. If I'm going to and you don't know like what benefits it might have for you, I think for me the biggest benefit from journaling in Difumanayo is that it has raised my level of self-awareness. Like uye uzazi man, and also for me I think it beats venting echomini or oversharing on social media. At least with your diary, it's very personal, and sometimes in the heat of the moment when indo feels fresh and it's upsetting you or whatever, instead of zenza ikom cake and then feeling like I should have not said that, with diary yakho you're able to write everything honestly and then take a step back, and then ukwazi reflect about, man, actually into ethile ibingekho as bad or whatever, So yeah, it's journaling. I need a sip, guys. I don't know why I need so. Okay, so the final practice I will be discussing is prayer and meditation. So as a Christian, kakade ndihleli ndingumuntu othandazayo, but I noticed that, you know, my prayer life is not as strong as I would like it to be. And also sometimes I don't feel as connected to God as I would like. And I think obviously that's because sometimes kwenzeka izinto man uthandabuze. That's the reality. I know we're not supposed to question God, but sometimes, like with this pandemic, when we've lost people, our ubomi man has just changed. Kunzima ungamquestionisha ubawo. So I think with praying and like taking my prayer life more seriously, in the sense yoba ndithandaze daily at a set time, you know, the same way every day ngexesha elithile I'm traveling to work, like I've made it like part of my daily routine into yokuthandaza. And I also like light a white scented candle. For me, I know a bigger spiritual meaning. Can born abantu xa bebeka candles, but siya manifest that way. And I see it being used in churches. I don't know the bigger meaning behind a white candle, but for me, it just calms me down. And yeah, and bethuna, I think ukuthandaza we siyathandaza, but sometimes sithandaza xa mhlawumbi kukho into or ulindele umoya wakho akutyhali. I don't know if that makes sense. Whereas to like siphila kwixesha elibi and abantu bakhohlakele, guys. There are forces like yinyani leyo, there are forces ezihleli nje ziyaworka against us, against our dreams. Kukho imimoya ngemimoya esidibana nayo just by exiting the house. So I think xa uthandaza uthi uphuma emnyango uyathandaza, you able to, andiyazi man uziqinise ngokomoya, you know, if that makes sense. So yeah, that is it for today's video. Before I end the video, I do want to say thank you to my subscribers, to my new subscribers as well. You know, every like 2 or 3 days kungena la notification bang, one new subscriber bang, and I really do appreciate it, guys. Enkosini, this feels like such a community, and the engagement and the feedback, you know, sometimes that's just flattering you, but yeah, you look so beautiful, yes girl, but other times it's constructive criticism, and sometimes man feedback, suggestions, and people just wishing me well. And yes man, it's like I have created, or together we have created this community that I feel like is positive, man. And yes man, they're turned towards the end, because I can never express my gratitude enough to you guys. So enkosi, guys. That is it for today. I look forward to making new content, fresh content this year. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. Goodbye. Mwah.